Hey guys, on this show, we're on 2 new pieces of public land. We're hunting one for the first time, and we're scouting the other one. Should be a fun episode. Hope you like it. Hope you can learn something from it. Thanks for watching. Well, I'm on a new piece of public land here today, and kind of still hunting my way in. Ran into 2 does. One of them kind of saw me because I got tired of waiting for her, so I kind of just stood up real slow. She ran off just up over the hill. But there's another one that came up on top of this ridge, and I'm probably 25 yards from her right now. She's standing right there. So, I walked 60 yards and she just watched me come up the hill right at her, didn't even move. So, hopefully we're in a good spot. Hopefully they haven't seen any people or any pressure, because they don't act like they have. But that's a good sign. Does already. I got a good spot for an observation sit here tonight. So we'll see what we see. Already seen 2 does. There's some good big buck tracks way back by the parking lot on the way in. I think there's a rub right back here, but we'll see what we see. So the plan for tonight was get as far back in on this piece of public land, which we just about are, get in a spot where we can see, which we definitely are, and get to a spot where it's thick, where there's going to be some bedding cover. Just over my shoulder, a bunch of cedars, so really good thick bedding cover just across this ridge, really tall, really thick CRP. So thinking there's some bedded over there, but we're going to see what happens tonight, see if we see anything. The plan, I think, to leave the tree stand here, hide it so no one steals it, but I'm going to come back tomorrow evening and then push farther that way. That way I'm not carrying that stand all the way in and out, but we'll see what happens tonight. Hopefully we see more than just those 2 does, but new piece of public land, so hopefully you guys can learn something as I'm learning something, because this is going to be completely new, hunting a new piece of public land in the middle of the season, trying to get on some bucks quickly. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. It's probably going to be a crazy ride, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get on some bucks here quick. Just got sat down, didn't take very long. 3 does were coming right out of that thick stuff where I thought was bedding, so must be some deer bedded in there. Wasn't the buck we were looking for, but 3 does on the first sit on a new piece of public land, so not too bad. So still got about an hour left, so hopefully the bucks start moving. We're in a bunch of oaks. You can hear the acorns dropping, so I think they're a bunch of white oaks, but Well, got a little bit of free time here. Gonna go scout a piece of public. Another piece we've never been on, never seen before besides the aerial maps. Looks like a pretty interesting piece. Not very big, but we're gonna go all the way to the back of it, see what we can't find. Alright, well, we made it 3/4 of the way back on this property and starting to see what I was coming here to see. We got a kind of a rub line coming up from over here, going right back in that way. You can just see them working their way back. So bucks are down here. Now it's just finding where they're at. I have a feeling they're just off this edge, so that's where we're headed next. But that's all we were looking for. We're gonna get as far back as we could, start looking for buck sign, rubs, scrapes, tracks, buck bedding, anything like that. We found the rubs. Now we're just gonna follow these, see where they take us. We found some, looks like really good buck bedding here with those willows, so we're just gonna walk this edge, see what we don't see. I mentioned it when we were up there. These little willow trees down in swamps are just magnets for bucks. And I just got here, not even gone into the willows at all. And we have a tree that's just destroyed right there, another one right there, 2 more right there. So I'm definitely going to do a hanging hunt in there. I'm not going to go any further in here in case there's one in there. But looks like a pretty good spot, hanging hunt right there. So definitely going to mark that on the map and find a way in while I'm here. Those are all fresh, so that's even better. So we're going to be coming back here probably pretty soon. Alright, I kind of just wanted to show you guys. So I'm going to be coming in from right up the hill right here, and if you turn around, probably see those willows right out through there with this cedar tree cover in front of me. Getting in that tree right there, that oak with all the leaves and everything still on it, I can climb right up the back side. If anything's bedded in there, if I go quiet enough, they're not even gonna know I'm there. So this setup is gonna work really great as long as there's bucks over there, and it looks like there are. So excited about this spot. Gonna get my trail in and then keep scouting. Looks like a good spot. Nice set of tracks down here. Pretty heavy crossing. Should be able to see whatever using this. Gonna take this creek around and keep heading that way. Alright, well, I was just gonna talk to the camera, say I hadn't spooked anything. It's kind of worrying me even though there's tons of tracks. And right down here, super thick right here, buck bedded right there. Other side of that tree and that thick stuff, bedded right there. Pretty decent sized buck. Didn't really tell exactly what he was, but knew it was a buck as soon as he stood up. So he just trotted off. It was a similar scare to that one that me and Dad had on the buck Brody ended up shooting. We walked right up on him. He kind of just stood up and took off. Not really sure he knows what we were. So, buck bedded back here, that means there's bucks down here. So, now, just gonna find a spot we can get in, hopefully, right back there. We can come right down the edge, come right in. There's one bedded there, he's bedded there. Should be able to see him. So, that's good. And most people would say that's bad. Here, he's coming back. Well, I've seen that buck coming back down the same way he was. I spooked him the same way he got up. He's coming back and try to get some footage of him. Never did get footage of him, but I'm gonna try to sneak out now, find a spot to hang a tree stand in here. Well, made it back to the truck after doing some of that scouting. Looks like a really good property. Coming back tomorrow morning, probably tomorrow evening. So we'll see if we can't see any bucks, any does, any deer running around down here. Looks like a really good property. Like I mentioned before, it's gonna be exciting to learn these new properties in the middle of the year and see how fast we can get on bucks. Hopefully we can take you guys through our process of trying to get on the bucks, and we'll see if our process works or if we have to fine tune some things. I'm betting we're gonna have to fine tune some things, but it should be fun. We're gonna learn a lot. Hopefully you guys learn a lot by following along throughout the year too. So can't wait to get back down here tomorrow morning. Alright guys, well, I'm back on that piece of public land, that smaller piece that we just did the scouting on. I spent the morning at that stand location where I bumped that buck while I was scouting. Didn't see a single thing. Had a bunch of cows come up across the fence on the other side. They were really friendly, but other than that. Well, no deer this morning, but we found some very friendly cows. No deer, just a bunch of cows. Hi. I want to come back tonight. I'm just dropping the stand off. That way I'm not carrying it in and out 15 times. So at that other spot this morning, didn't see anything. So coming back here, it's where we had those rubs and those willows. It was like a pretty good spot. And hopefully there's a buck bedded in those willows over there right now. But next time you see me, it'll be this evening, and hopefully we'll be up in a tree. Alright, well, made it up into the stand. Went nice and slow there, so looks like a good spot. See a long ways. Hopefully something gets up out of those willows. There was rubs over there yesterday when I scouted that were pretty fresh, so hopefully something comes walking by. Nice evening, got a north wind, so hopefully we just see something. It'll be better than this morning. So I guess at least we've seen something. He's the only thing we've seen so far. So came right to us, but just wasn't quite big enough. Might have had a little bit of a shot had he been one we were looking to get, but he would have been quartering pretty good, so probably wouldn't have taken a shot regardless of if he was bigger or not. But at least we've seen a buck. We know where he came out of, so that helps us too kind of learn the area a little bit better, where he was bedded at. So we'll see if we can get anything else to come out here next 20 minutes. Well, just made it back here to the apartment from tonight's hunt. Hunting some different pieces of public land we've never hunted before. Me and Brody are now hunting in 2 different parts of the state, so it's been a little tough down here in this part of the state on those new pieces of public land, but it's been fun. We're going to keep moving around, hopping to different pieces of public land. Hope you guys enjoy us going to these different pieces of public land. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a challenge. Thanks for watching this video, and make sure you guys tune in for the next video, because Brody and Dad had quite the exciting hunt just a couple days ago. So make sure you tune in and watch the next video that's coming out. Thanks for watching.